Chinoy TV is brought to you by Oishi.
Life is a journey and a process. And in today's episode, we are putting the focus on the beauty of constant learning and growth, no matter what your age is and no matter what we face in life. In today's Chinoy profile, let's meet a life mentor, family coach, and a child counselor who becomes everyone's friend, especially when times get rough. Be amazed on how these young Chinoys ranked top at Yale University's World Scholars Cup. And together, let's feast, experience, and savor the new flavors we have in Chinoy Chow. 10 years, now even bigger, bolder, and much closer to the Chinese-Filipino community. I'm Janina Chan, 我是蔡诗人, and this is Chinoy TV, 废话电视台. Connect with us by following all of our social media pages and use our hashtag ChinoyTV10. In life, challenges are inevitable, but it's what we learn from them that counts. Just like what our next Chinoy profile teaches and advocates as a family mentor and life coach to everyone.
Many people want to be a psychologist thinking that this is a lucrative job, but actually it's not. If you want to help people and you sincerely want to help them, this is the way to go. My dream is to one day see people who cannot get along together with other people will be able to adjust and get along with everyone. This is Liliian Ng Gui, 我名字杜丽莲. I am a clinical psychologist, play therapist, counseling specialist. This is my profile. Well, I was a very typical Chinese, growing up in Magdalena, now called Masangkay. I have very, very happy memories because my cousins are there and we would play around in the streets, do things together as children. My parents are very loving and encouraging, and of course, like all Chinese, we were always encouraged to do our best in our studies. So whatever we do, we always put our studies first. Being a Chinoy is something I'm very proud of. And the best part of being Chinoy is you get to be friends with all your Filipino friends. With friends, you are not a Filipino, you're not Chinese. You're all friends. And so that's why I'm so proud to be a Chinoy. The most unforgettable childhood memories are the days wherein we would ride the Casa and then walk around Ongpin. The Chinese community is very small during those days. So everyone would be knowing everyone. And we would be walking around Chinatown or Carvajal Street or Nueva, buying fruits and vegetables and enjoying the Chinese food. It interests me on how people with different personalities can work together, can disagree and agree. And that's the first time wherein my father told me about the taong grasa and that I should not judge them but be nice to them. That was really the start of how I got interested to understand the dynamics of a human being, their behavior and characteristic. I took up AB psychology when I was in St. Paul's. During my time, we were asked to take the NCE exams, and since I got 99 plus, I'm exempted from most of the schools unless I wanted to take up medicine at UST. So I chose a school wherein it's easy for me and accessible for me to just take a jeepney ride. And that's where I started to take up my AB psychology. There are so many challenges in my field, Many people want to be a psychologist thinking that this is a lucrative job, but actually it's not. If you want to help people and you sincerely want to help them, this is the way to go. Understanding a human being is not just simply understanding them per se, but going deeper, understanding their hearts, understanding what they're thinking, understanding their behavior, understanding their movements, understanding their family, extending all over again to other things that makes a human being whole. This is not a journey wherein you can say, oops, I start here and I end here. No. When you work with a client, when you work with a person, you work with them their whole life. You don't tell them what to do. You help them find out the beauty of what they can do themselves. My father always said, love your family. My father passed away early this year, and I shall never forget what he said. Always value and love your family. Never put them second in your list. Your family comes first. My dream is to one day see people who cannot get along together with other people will be able to adjust and get along with everyone. Fulfilled? Yes, because I can see people evolving. I can see improvement. Contrary to what other people say, there's no improvement. No, there is. There's a lot. And I put my hope in our youth today because I know they are our future. I know they are very bold. But I know there are so many good youth today who are working towards a better tomorrow. Love what you do. Believe in yourself. Learn the skills. Do not let go. Trust. Trust your core values. Success to me is being able to see one day my client come to me and say, Doc Ali, here's my family, and I love them very, very much.
Up next, learn how these young Chinoy students excelled and brought pride to our country in Yale University's World Scholars Cup.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by West Avenue Suites, Oishi, Albert Abaya, Macron Trading, Yokyan Garcia, Yalex Plain Shirts, Jimmy C, Victor Lim, William Gosiaco.
Always choose Big Chill.
BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific.
From math to debate and everything in between, learn how these young Chinoy students excelled and brought pride to our country in Yale University's World Scholars Cup.
At Yale University, one of the most prestigious academic tournaments takes place every year, the World Scholars Cup. Just last year, 1,700 students, 570 teams, and over 60 countries participated. But out of all the odds, these young Chinoys won overall first place. Once the dismissal bell rings, you'll find most kids doing anything but schoolwork. But for these three, you'll find them studying or doing extracurriculars. Meet Kylie, Andrew, and Crystal, a part of Grace Christian College's 8th grade honors class.
Usually at home, I tend to study in advance for school. I also sometimes join math competitions.
I don't study that much, but I think that I can do alone with studying a few things. I find ways to learn faster and more.
I am generally, people know me as a very busy person because I have a lot of extracurricular activities as well.
With their natural interest for all things academic and their knack for writing and debate, there's no question why they were given the chance to join the Cup. Before they could fully compete at the World Scholars Cup, they had to go through months of training. That means tons of writing, tons of research, and tons of hours spent inside the camp.
Every Saturday, we have debate training. Our coach would tell us to research about things and we would practice debating and writing.
We also need to practice our case building and so we can build strong, firm debate cases. We also need to practice our teamwork in general and our knowledge in the curriculum that was assigned to us.
Definitely, we got more focused and knew exactly what to study, the details, fleshed out all of the specific names and places. It was more intense and we felt the pressure since we only had 1 month after the second round.
I think everyone spends roughly sometimes 2 to 3 hours already training every night for debate. But it's still everyone's different schedules that gave us a hard time training because we also had to keep up with schoolwork.
Out of the thousands of students at the tournament, their case was unlike any other. Despite being only 13 years old, they competed against 15 to 18-year-olds.
We were against 60 countries, So in the first 2 rounds, we were the oldest in the juniors. So that was a relief and an advantage. But now we were just totally pushed down on a new level. And now about the youngest. After the competition, we were so happy with all our medals and trophies. Up to now, we still remember and recall all the fun experiences, craziness of the awards, and how the hard work we took to get here.
At the end of it all, they were able to bag overall first place as a junior team in the senior division, overall first place in collaborative writing, 8th place in the Team Scholars Subject Challenge, 10th place in the Scholars Bowl, and 37 gold and silver medals and trophies. But awards aside, Kylie, Andrew, and Crystal feel prouder with what they experienced at the tournament. After all, nothing beats being able to travel and experience another country while classes are ongoing.
Up next, keep yourselves updated with the latest happenings in and out of the Chinoy community.
One of the things that maybe traditional companies worry about when you talk to them about digital is this fear that they have to build everything themselves. The biggest tip maybe is to understand that there are many digital tech startups who are already building these solutions for you. If you're looking for HR solutions, you could work with a Sprout or Caliber. Looking for customer relationship solutions like Zap for loyalty, or looking for field sales solutions like SquadZip for your CRM. So one of the things that's really helpful is to look out there and see who can I partner with, who's already doing an excellent job. So Glow Business has access to both the large companies as well as the small startups. And working with them might make it easier on you to discover, assess, and lock down a deal that makes sense for your own business. Working with startups gives you access to digital solutions that you don't have to invent yourself, but will help you make things better for your customers, for your employees, and ultimately for your profitability.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by Oishi, Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center, Megatech Fine Invitations, Yalex Plain Shirts, Mayor Photo, Federation of Electrical and Electronic Suppliers and Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, Nang Family, Chua Beng Deng, Enrique Chua.
Always choose Big Chill.
Come and join the 11th Baby Kids and Family Expo Summer Edition. Shop, learn, and play with us on March 7 to 8, 2020 at Mega Trade Hall 2 SM Mega Mall. Score big discounts and exclusive deals from over 100 brands. Enjoy fun summer-themed program with educational talks from experts and get to enjoy our expo special features. Save the date! Register online for free tickets. Visit www.babyexpo.ph.
That's my vision. I want to put the Philippines in the map, Seattle flowers. It creates tourism also, and everybody would like to come and go to Baguio or Benguet, to see those plants. If you're in a business, you want to harvest every month or every week so that you can make money. That's why I said it's very important for us, and I want to bring in those scientists here and teach our entrepreneurs. I'm Jerry Sibal here, inviting you to come. Please watch and mark it in your calendar, October 15 to 18, 2020 at PICC. It's gonna be an extravaganza, a spectacular flower show. Bring all your friends and families and come and enjoy, because flowers are beautiful, they're full of life.
hindi ko na may party. Pumunta ako rito, magpapagawa ko yung kotse ko eh. Pero nung sinabi sa akin, dito tayo sa cutting stage mag-birthday, kakakagyan ng loob ni Wilson, bibigyan tayo tigisang ko dito. Mamili na kayo. But anyway, I'm sure we're all very happy. Siyempre, masaya tayo. Nandito tayo sa ating birthday boy.
Patay na ako dun. Cancer survivor. By the way, I'm also cancer survivor. Buhay pa po ako.
For our friends out there, reminder po ito. Not because you don't feel anything, it means it's okay na huwag kang magpa-check up. Huwag po. I mean, even if you don't feel anything, a simple executive check-up can do wonders for you.
Pip, sabi ko, si Pip gumaling. Kaya mo yan. He got so much inspiration from you, you know.
The homefromwithin.org website or the Philippine Society of Medical Oncology website at psmo.org.ph to access this government and non-government agencies. In addition, there are support groups.
Ang atod bakulaw dyan is here to stay. Ika-15 na ini, and we have shown that we never wavered in pursuing bakulaw dyan. We never wavered, we never wobbled, we never flinched. Kaya tungod, that is the spirit of the Bacolodon. So bakulaw dyan is here to stay for better or for worse.
Chinoys come together and celebrate our strengths and our traditions that make us great. Yeah. Ampaw giving me, sharing our blessings. Tikoy for you and me is a wish for unity. The food we offer shows respect for elders. Sharing this together means bonding forever. It's Chinese New Year, it's a brand new start. To build family ties, let's do our part. Magpalangka anay, magpinuli kanay, todo inday, yung hiwat ay. Loud yet, loud yet, loud yet, loud yet.
bottom of our hearts, we welcome you to Bacolod. And not only that we welcome you to Bacolod, we welcome you to take over Bacolod. And ako na sa welcome gid sa amon nga Bacolod.
All beloved children of Bacolod City, we've come so far, there's still a long way to go. Keep moving, let's go. Papas Pakas todo. It's Chinese New Year, it's a brand new start. To build family ties, let's do our part. Magpananggat anay, magpinuliganay, tumuintay, yung hiwatsay.
Thank you, dear sponsors, partners, friends, and to you, our festival goers, who continue to patronize this festival. Happy Chinese New Year from our champion. Congratulations to the Chow!
伊朗华生大米区校友会第26届里监事暨首届青年组职员就职典礼于2020年2月16日星期日上午11时，在黎刹公园宴会厅隆重举行。该会常务顾问及非华生联总会名誉理事长黄真谭博士担任大会主讲人，并邀请母校校董会名誉董事长傅永杰校友为新届职员监事并致训词。是大会主席为卸任理事长施碧丽。仪式简单隆重，随后由新届理事长郑丽双发表讲话。他呼吁校友会应谨记校训，勤、诚、忠、勇，把华商精神代代相传，不断发扬光大。他还表示，参加校友会40年来，深深被同学们给予手足之情所感动，令他毕生难忘。他将在力所能及，并在校友会全体同仁的支持与合作下，为校友会向前迈进做出最大的努力和奉献。决心在他这一届创组青年组，寄望年轻的一辈能踊跃参加校友会一切活动，再接再厉，为校友会多出一份力，共同创造更美好的明天。由副理事长王珍碧校友介绍大会主讲人黄真谭博士。大会还特邀嘉宾非华校友会联谊总会理事长施志雄先生发表致辞，最后由执行副理事长施珊珊校友代表致谢词。
Up next, experience and savor the new flavors we have in Chinoy Chow.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by Oishi, Australia Harvest Oats, Doña Maria Premium Quality Rice, Chen Zixia, Wu Zhongzheng, Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center.
Always choose Big Chill.
BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific.
Unwind, dine, and indulge in an all-day dining experience that makes you feel like home. So we are here right now at Casa Urban Table inside Park Inn by Radisson North EDSA, and we're joined by their executive chef. We have Chef Edwin Infante. Thank you, Chef, for having us.
Thank you also for having me here.
Thank you. Ang dami po nating specialty. So let us know, what do we have here that you've prepared?
Well, what we have here, we have a starter. We call these the tostadas, shrimp tostadas.
Okay.
So this one, only shrimps. This is inspired by actually a Mexican dish.
Nice. Wow, it's really good, Chef.
And this one is our main course. Can be a soup, but can be also a main course because the base is like a boyo base, the theory actually. But this one we call this as Zarzuela de Mariscos.
Okay. Oh, so is this more Spanish inspired? Or?
Yes, more Spanish inspired. Actually, it's from Catalan.
Nice. And of course, we have the dessert. You know, just the right amount of serving, especially if you're already full. So you can share this out together with your friends and family. Very light. Casa is the Spanish word for home, and they will definitely make you reminisce about your home as they serve international home-style dishes, just like Grandma used to make. So if you're watching for your weight, if you're on a diet, or if you're just out there looking for something new, this is definitely the newest hotspot dining place to try out right here at Casa Urban Table by Park Inn, Radisson, here at North EDSA. Thank you so much, Chef.
You're welcome.
Join us again next week for even more fun and fresh features. 10 years, now even bigger, bolder, and much closer to the Chinese-Filipino community. I'm Janina Chan, 我是蔡世仁, and this is Chinoy TV, 废话电视台.